Boom, boom, boom. Hello, welcome everybody to episode number 2020. It's a big one. It's a big thing. And we're in. We're back. TerraFirmaCraft Reloaded. DankNStein here. Do you like my new banners? I went and stole them from one of those scary obsidian plinth things when no one was watching. Probably have had a extended intro to this episode that involved a lot of farming, which is good. And we're eating some food again. I'm getting our food groups up. Like, where are they? Here. Yeah. We just need our trees. Some of our fruit trees need to kick in. And then we'll be like in a much more reasonable state. And I think there might be a way, judging by what Etho was doing recently, to make soy milk. Yeah. So we might look into that, because then we could probably make some cheese. Soybean paste looks fine. We can do that. Hot water though. Anyone got any knowledge here? Do we just... Oh wow. We could try like having a load of buckets all going at once and see if we can get them all into a barrel in time to have... I don't know if the water will cool down in the barrel. Anyway, this is something we did between episodes. We got tons of gold on the go. Show a little clip of that now as I'm just emptying these vessels. Into my inventory here. We're just going to get this all processed up now because we want lots and lots of gold, and we found some normal quality stuff which certainly beats the poor stuff we had before. And look at this, we can get quite a lot of it all going at once. The best part, 3 stacks, which is excellent. Sorry, my voice probably sounds pretty ropey. It's early in the morning here, and I was actually out last night at a gig. Saw Corey Wong of Wolfpack, but like his solo stuff was amazing actually. Really enjoyed it. Very Prince-like that guy is in terms of his guitar playing and like kind of general approach to funk. So I'm on soft drinks this morning to try and ease the pain. But look at how fast we're actually getting through, getting all this gold in here. This is amazing. I got a lot of it. I didn't hold back. And there's something else I did between episodes as well, which is awesome. Just I went back to the hematite vein. So we've now got this chest is full, and we've got that much as well. And I moved all the other crap out of the bottom of this chest, so this is now full double and a row and a bit, you know. So that's a lot of hematite there, which is kind of amazing. And so definitely this episode, the main bulk of what we do is going to be working up blast furnace and getting some steel going. I want that steel anvil, because that would be cool. I think we should be able to get all the rest of this in one go. Perfect. And so we should be able to pour this out very quickly like this. We just want to make sure that we don't... We need at least 27 in there when we do this. Otherwise then we need to go down to like individual blocks. We don't want to half fill some of these, because we could end up wasting anything up to 27 ingots. Or not wasted it, then we'd have to go back and get more gold to top them off. It would just end up being a real hassle. So let's check now how many we've got in there. 24, you see. So we should only pour 2 of these. And the rest we're going to have to do with our ingot cast. But yeah, so that's quite a lot of gold. Let's go and do the Satisfactory. Ooh, that reminds me. Satisfactory is a game my cousin keeps telling me about. If you guys are interested, we might have to do a little... stream or a little episode where we kind of jump into his world and he shows us the ropes. He's keen to show me what it's like and thinks it might be good for the channel. And from what he said, I am tempted to agree. It does sound like a lot of fun. So yeah, maybe that's on the horizon here. But no, let's do the satisfying ingot stacking. Look at that. That's amazing. So we could bang out quite a bit of rose gold. We could... Let's have a look. Right, so we could do as much as 30% copper. That's actually not too bad. So, yeah, we could take off, like, say, the top sort of 4 rows there and end up with, like, 5 or so rows of rose gold. It could be cool. We also, when we did our farming, we got a lot of jute. So we now have loads of jute fiber. And that's actually, it's a good time to... open that back up so it can fill back up again. Alright, so we never got around to this last time, but we need ourselves a two-year. So we're going to make one now. Just a quick thought. I wonder if it's actually faster to melt the ingots down in the crucible and then pour new ones out. That will, when they come out, they'll be like liquid. They'll be really hot. Maybe next time we'll try that method. Okay, they're saying danger. Let's grab them all. Let's do our thing. It's been a while since I've done this. So we'll see how good we are at making these. Oh, just instinctively got the right. Oh, that's from doing it like hundreds of times to get the There we go. And let's see if we can actually weld them straight away. Oh my god, we are on fire! Look at that. We can start making armor. No, 2 year. Oh, come on now. Come on now. That was amazing. Right. Salvage that. Okay, so we have our two year. So chuck that in there. Now, I remember that we will need flux. We'll need a lot of flux. Limestone we don't have yet. Marble we don't have yet. Yeah, we might actually need to go back to where dolomite is, which is, I think, up north where we spawned. Because this isn't a lot of flux here. Yeah. I think it's 4 pieces per layer. And we've got 5 layers. We did the maximum size, which definitely pays off in the long run, because this is a long process, particularly if you only have a small one. You'll see why in a mo. So let's get, like, yeah, I remember this, doing batches of 20, like, having 16 and 4s, like, laid out everywhere. The thing is, though, you start with a batch of 20, but then you ultimately end up just topping it up is the fastest way of keeping things going, from what I recall. Let's start with something like that. And we just chuck it all in the top, I think. So we want, like, the 20, the 20, and the 20. And that fills it all the way up, which it certainly has. And then we've got our 2 year in there. So I think the other thing that's good to do is to just have some charcoal sitting on top. Not much. Let's put, like, yeah, 6 pieces, something like that. So whenever it needs it, that charcoal is just going to fall in. Because the problem is that the charcoal gets used faster. Oops. There we go. The charcoal gets used faster than the ore does. But you need to keep the charcoal at least an equal level to the ore. Otherwise the temperature starts to drop. So temperature's rising. That's a good sign. And it takes a long time, this. And the other thing we're going to need is some ingot molds. These bad boys. Let's take 4. This is where the automatic bellows mod is an attractive proposition to me right now. I've never used it before. Sounds amazing. Okay, it's saying it's orange. Yeah, so I remember now. You can actually hover over it there, and up at the top, see it says charcoal 20 or 20, so you don't need to keep clicking on it. We'll be able to see as soon as the charcoal drops below what we want it, and it is still heating up, which is good. The 2 year only takes damage, I think, when the ore actually pours out, so that's still in fine shape. But it'll be interesting to see just how much damage it takes. From what I recall, iron 2 years are pretty flimsy. They don't last very long at all. And so does this, it needs to get up to like white or something, and then it will start pouring stuff out. There we go, it's white now. Or does it need to get to brilliant white? I think brilliant white is what we want. There we go, look. The ore and the charcoal both went down, and then the charcoal went straight in automatically. So we do have more charcoal than we have ore. But look, the charcoal's starting to drop in line with the ore, so we need to put more charcoal in. Let's chuck another 6 on top, just to keep it topped up. Keep pumping. We're down to 15 ore now, 14. That's good, we've got an ingot there. Keep going. This is good, this is all good. We're going to need more of these casts. It's just all falling out now. So this is battle stations. And I think if we introduce more ore, let's try. Let's just put 4 more of that. 4 more of that. And put 4 more charcoal on top. Just to keep everything right. Yes, the temperature hasn't dropped, you see. We're just continuing to pour more and more and more. Which is awesome. So we could even wait just before. Let's throw all of this in. And then we need to start working these. So another 16 there. Another 16 of that. Another just load of charcoal. Has the temperature dropped massively? Yes, the temperature dropped massively. That's a shame. It's back down to just very hot now. Okay, but we do have these 4 ingots that are all starting to cool. Let's see if we can't just work a few of these quickly. Go, go, go. That's a shame. We've got some work to do there. We can work it again. Okay, so that doesn't work either. Or that. There we go. A steel ingot. I'm panicking. Okay, so we've got one of these ready to work. See if we can get this a bit faster. I go up to here and I think we want to do one of them. Nope. I'm panicking now. There we go. Damn it. Okay, those two yellow. I just want to check on this thing to see if we don't need to put more in it. The charcoal's still going good. Oh look, a piece of flux fell on the floor over here. That's stuff that we want to keep our eyes on. Okay, and actually, let's keep the stuff in the crucible at the bottom. The two kind of took that well. It took it okay. So I think we want one of these going up here, probably, just so that we can. Oh look, we've got a load more of these molds in here as well. That's good. Just so that we can keep heating these guys when they get too cold. Yeah, let's light that up. And we've got enough. Yeah, we've got some backup in case things melt, but I bet the steel doesn't melt in there. We've got charcoal sitting on the top there, but let's throw some more on. Can never have too much of a good thing. And then let's pump away over here. This is still heating up, so that's good. And this is the process. It's very time consuming, but we are getting we've got our first steel ingot. Things are happening. So we can probably, let's take all of these molds. Oh, look at that beautiful sunrise. Yeah, because we don't want to kind of overdo it and start pulling them out faster than we can process them. We actually want to try and keep this all hot. But let's take one more out of here. See if we can't pour one. Yes, see, look, the charcoal is being taken. Let's throw all of that in on the top. Because this is probably brilliant white now, isn't it? Yep, the ore's going down, that's fine. And we do have one of these, so take another. Keep pumping. I think that might be the reason why it's not. Yeah, it's gone down from brilliant white just down to white. Maybe when you pour them, it loses heat, does it? Fine, right, let's go bang. That's the high carbon one. So I think it just needs that and that. There we go, steel ingot. These are all kind of around the same. They can all be pulled out. We still need to work out the most efficient way for this thing. This is not that. Okay. All that. There we go. But this one we know. This is the same as doing sheets, isn't it? You come past here, one punch. Medium, small, small, big. Okay. So, let's get this time. Let's go past and do 2 punches. That'll do. So it's 2 punches and then 1 punch for the second one. Great. Okay, getting faster. It's pretty ridiculous this, isn't it? The metalworking stuff in this game. Oh, he's gotten too cold. Okay, so we'll chuck both of those in there to warm. Let's take a moment to eat some onion. I'll try and leave as much of this unedited as I can, actually, because I think showing this process is important. I mean, it's crazy. It's a crazy process. I think we've wasted probably quite a lot of charcoal by doing that. We probably, towards the end, you can probably just let it go down. I mean, there may even be an argument to just throw a bit more ore in there. Should we actually do that? Just a few more pieces, maybe like 5 pieces. Right, let's take 8. Let's throw 8 pieces in. See what we get from that. So we got some flux. 8, 8. Let's check the charcoal ratio now. 15 charcoal and 8 ore. I think that's cool, and it's probably, yeah, it's cooled right down again. But we do have one more here, and we've got a few more to work upstairs. Because yeah, we don't want to end up with like charcoal just going to waste when we're spending so much time making it. Right, let's grab those, get those worked. So this guy was halfway cooked. I'm gonna say he just needs those. Nope. Oh, it was a punch away or something. I got confused. There we go. Steel. So those are all steel ingots, right? And then this guy needs a seeing too. 2 punches. One punch. Steel. Steel. So we could start welding some of these together as well, actually. We might as well start doing things like that, I think. Now, we need at least 5. Oops, we don't want to waste that stuff. Okay, ratios in there still looking good for now. We kind of want to heat these up in pairs, which I've failed to do a little bit here. Those two are kind of bright red going to, oh, those two are kind of like a nice pair. Let's put that one in the middle. I don't know if the middle slot's actually hotter. I get a feeling it is, but I don't really know. We're getting up to white again here. So we're going to have to keep a close eye on this, because we do want the ore and the charcoal to just go down together, really. Put 1 mold in there. Okay, so we have 2 that can weld here. Take those out, chuck those 2 in, get our weld on. And we are 1/7 of the way to having our anvil. Oh yeah. So this is it. This is the process. Right, look at this. So this is about to end. So we're going to take a gamble that we have enough ingots here. I'm not convinced that we do. But it's over. All of the ore is now down here. So that's cool. So hopefully we can just get it all poured while keeping this thing still hot. Hot enough to pour. Seems like it's working. Let's take the 2 yellow white ones out. Get those welded. Bang. So this guy doesn't really have a partner. Sometimes I feel. Let's get our pig iron going. Steel. Where's the one that didn't have a partner? Now you do. Yeah, so you 2 heat up there, and you 2 heat up at the back there. We'll keep our eyes on you. Pig iron workage. Yeah, he ran out of time. It's his time. It's running out. South Park reference. Name that reference. 3. Okay, these are still pouring. That's good. I think they hold their heat until you finish pouring them all. I hope. It looks like it's holding its heat, even though this thing is just dead at the top. It stays liquid until you've poured it all out. which is kind. I've seen this game be harsher than that on occasions. Oh no! Do we need to keep pumping it or something to keep it pouring? It has actually stopped pouring. So that we might need to keep the thing running with charcoal above. So what happens if we just throw charcoal in? Like, let's just throw like 4 pieces of charcoal in on its own. And then light it. It does actually light. And then hopefully that means this thing will keep. Yeah, it's going to heat back up. Okay, so we can hopefully just get them out just with charcoal. Inventory's too full. Just put you in there. And put you in there too. Just to get these guys out. It looks like they won't actually melt. Excuse me? Ah, that one's not finished working yet. Oh my god. Okay. There we go. What we could do actually is cool our doubles. Because then they just take up one spot. Okay. It appears to just be eating up the charcoal. Not actually getting any hotter. Like the heat thing there isn't showing anything. So we need to put more ore in. We need to like run the thing to get the rest of it out. Okay, annoying. But also kind of what I actually expected. So should we do another 8? Yeah. Now it's starting to warm. Absolutely mad. So yeah, I'm just going to keep doing this for a little bit longer then until we've emptied this. We'll have got a bit more out of it as well. And yeah, I mean, I'm certain this is enough. We'll definitely get the anvil. The question is, do we have enough to then make a steel 2-year? Which I think is probably the best first thing to make with the steel. I don't know, I might be wrong. Maybe we're okay just banging out iron ones. Maybe the steel's too valuable. There is an argument for that. It's that steel takes a long time to make. Actually, we're not getting any increased stats. We're just getting durability out of making a steel one. So maybe, given how quickly we can now bang out the iron in the Tinker's smeltery, yeah, maybe we're better off just making lots of iron ones. Anyway, so I'm going to carry on as I have been for a little while, and we'll check in a moment. Alright, so we've nearly emptied this thing now. All the ores come out, the charcoal's come out. Let's see if we can't just rush through and get the last, at least the last whole ingot out. Should just one more. Come on. Is it going to do it? I think we are. I think we're going to get it. Yes. Okay, and that's 60. We can try and pour, but actually we don't really care if we get it or not. Alright, so we've kind of reached the end here. This is it. For now, for today's episode. Check it out. Steel anvil. Yeah, I feel pretty proud of ourselves at this point, I suppose. There we go, grab that. And put it. Let's put it over there. Put the real deal over here. How did this finish up here? We did actually manage to get the 60 units, so we'll just keep that in there. That can just stay there until next time. We only used half of the iron 2-year. Look at this. Oh, and look, oh, pig iron. We've actually got a slot for pig iron. Do you have to use that in recipes? Maybe having a slot for that's kind of unnecessary because we're just going to always skip it, aren't we? Or do you actually need to use it in other alloys? Oh, we can actually make pig iron things in this mod pack. And we can weld them. That's interesting. And make sheets and things. So maybe they are used in certain recipes for certain things. I guess like these plates and things. Oh, look. Tool materials. There's like a... Interesting. So yes, looks like actually keeping some pig iron ingots for certain recipes is probably going to need to be a thing. Anyway, what a milestone for episode 20, eh? Awesome. Okay, so next up, what are we going to do then? Well, the NEI might give it away. Yeah, so what we're going to be doing is doing some cooking with TFC business here. So we need 9 of these oven walls and a piece of sand. Excellent. And then there's a few other recipes here, like, if I can remember it correctly, mixing bowls. Should we make a couple of mixing bowls? I feel like we might need a few. Let's make some normal bowls as well, which I think are like that for making salads. Should we make 4 of those? And then if we just start chucking this stuff in here to free up some inventory space, it's probably a good idea. I don't... Ooh, controversial. So we can't mix these two mods don't mix. We're going to have to fire those the old-fashioned way. So I bet that's going to apply to this clay cooking pot too. Which actually I can't remember what's the recipe. Here it is. Should we try and remember that? I feel like I've forgotten it already. Hey! So let's get 2 of those made. Alright, let's get all this stuff fired. In fact, we may as well do 8. And there we go. Excellent. So let's get all of this stuff going. I presume they're not going to take up a whole thing. No, okay, good. I was wondering if they're going to be like those vessels. Oh man, maybe these are. Okay, hold on a second. Just take those back. Wow, they are. Okay, the mixing bowls are really, really expensive. So I suppose we may as well make 2 more of these. Even though we probably aren't going to even need them. Yeah, it strikes me as being really weird that like a cooking pot takes up less space than a mixing bowl. Like, they're definitely both big items, but I wouldn't have thought the mixing bowl would be the bigger of the 2. Anyway, let's get all these cooking. We also need this stuff, support beams. So I'm just going to make 2 of these. Like so. That should be enough. Chuck those back in there. Oh, we can maybe make should we make a 3rd one? We want a nice big kitchen. There we go. So we've got 5 in total we've ended up with. I think that's fine. So over here, I've been doing a bit of work. As you can compare to what it looked like at the start of the episode, the path down into the cellar now has some nice steps. We've got a nice bricked out area here. That light was always there, so we're kind of making use of it. And we'll probably end up putting a wall and making a kind of nice second story. I had to move a few of those XP bushes around to get that thing going. So I think what we're going to try and do is make this oven here. So we do that. Then we put our piece of sand on top. Okay. And then we just start putting these on. We need more. I think 1 more piece. 2 more pieces. There we go. That's the whole thing. Yeah, so that's it. We just need this to now harden for 24 hours. In-game. Luckily. So we can start placing some of these things. But actually, let's sleep. Because it's nighttime now. And I've timed this all rather strategically, you see. Okay, so. How do we want our cooking tables, our food preparation tables arranged? Yeah, that feels more like a kitchen, right? Like we've got like counters that like move around dynamically. Now I am hungry now, so we could potentially try and make a salad to kick things off. Bit of garlic. It's just going to be like a garlic and peanut. Let's make a garlic, peanut and onion salad. Which just sounds gross, but like, I reckon that's fine. There we go. Peanut goes in there. Peanut goes in there. Excellent. Garlic goes in there. Garlic goes in there. Excellent. Last but not least, onion. Onion. Okay, and then let's pick that up. Oh, I took the onion back out. Put it back in. Pick it up. Vegetable salad. So can we put our mixing bowls down like this? Yeah. You can just basically put it wherever you want. Wherever you click, it seems to appear, but only 1 per table. Anyway, that's fine. This place is looking pretty jokes, like, and we've got our vegetable salad. Because we do have some dough down here, right? We do. We made some barley dough a while ago. And it's kind of decayed quite a lot, but it'll be fine for now. For our test run. Oh man, look at that. I love this balcony so much. It's just like views for days out here. Beautiful. Right, so I'm thinking any minute now this sand, there we go. The sand came out. And now we just take 4 pieces of coal, which I've prepared in a barrel of convenience here. And do we just right click on them until they're all in there? And then light it up. Okay. And so that now is basically going to harden it. Like, it needs to just cook. Like, it needs to do a dry run. And so then we can wake up in the morning and cook bread in it. Okay, so I think it's been going for long enough. It seems like it's still on. So I think now we just put the dough in. I wonder how long we have to wait. Let's see. Once this is finished though, we should be able to make a sandwich. Which, again, is just going to be onion, peanut and garlic. Because, you know, it's what we got. Should we just munch these while we're waiting? Oh wow, look, it's already turned into bread. Should we just take that out? Oh, I took the coal back out. Okay, well let's definitely take as much fuel out as we can. That bread's burnt. Cooked barley bread, very dark. We put a slice. This is amazing. And so it automatically uses the knife to put slices of things in, I think is how this mod works. Some peanut. Some garlic. Oh my god, this sandwich is going to be disgusting. Like, I would love onion and garlic in a sandwich. That's not the part that puts me off. It's the fact that the protein is peanuts. I mean, I like peanut butter too, but... And there we go, and then bread on the top. And then we pick it up. Oh, no, I took the bread back. We do that, we shift click to pick up the sandwich. Here we go. Vegetarian sandwich. Just down in one. Fair enough. Let's just shave the decay off of that thing. Okay, so the salads seem to be more filling, more efficient. Anyway, yeah, this is a kitchen now. We can make dishes, and we've got cooking pots and mixing bowls to explore next time. So yeah, decent start. And that brings the name of the episode Buns of Steel in full circle. Because we've been doing steel and now we've made some buns. So anyway, thanks a lot for watching. Episode 20. It's a big milestone. Thank you for watching 20 episodes. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. There's plenty more where this came from. I think we're just getting started in this series. And have a great time. I'll see you soon. Peace.